What's going on, YouTube family? Garrett back with another video, and in this video I'm going to go over how you can avoid price tanking on Amazon. I know a lot of you probably go out and buy a ton of products just to see that price start tanking to where you're either breaking even or even losing money, and that's something you definitely want to try and avoid at all costs on Amazon, because we all know once there's a lot of resellers flooding an Amazon listing, that listing tends to start shooting down in price. So in this video I want to show you guys how you can kind of predict whether or not a listing is going to tank in price, and hopefully save you guys some money and some time and some capital investing in products that are bound to tank. So let's hop on into my computer. I'm going to show you exactly how I go about trying to avoid price tanking at all costs. Obviously, you can't guess it right every time, but what I'm going to show you here is going to help you predict pretty well and kind of help educate you guys and make better buying decisions when it comes to purchasing products to resell. So let's hop on into the computer and I'm going to go in exactly how I can predict these type of things. Alrighty guys, so basically how I do this and how I predict whether or not I think a listing has the potential to tank in price is very simple. I use one tool, it's called Keepa. You guys have heard me preach about Keepa. If there's any tool in the whole Amazon selling space I can recommend to every single seller, it's Keepa. It's just got all the data you need to make really good buying decisions, and it's well worth like the 18 bucks a month that it costs. So I'm going to show you guys an example of how I could probably tell that this listing was going to tank. This was a very hot toy going into Q4. It was ranked like top 10 in toy category. All you do basically is, if you want to see whether or not a product is likely to tank in price, is we want to check out Keepa, right? So as we can see, Keepa has this very great data point where it shows you how many new offers are coming onto a listing, right? So as we can see, the Keepa chart right in here, and let's just assume Amazon's out of stock on this product, right? Because I just want to show you as an example. So let's say Amazon's out of stock. As we can see, this product was priced at $79.99, right? And we can see there was only about 8 sellers on the listing when it was priced at $79.99. Now, what you want to look for when you're purchasing products and checking Keepa to kind of analyze the data is you want to start seeing, what do the new count offers look like? As we can see right here, there's like an uptrend going up in new sellers, like it just keeps going up, 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 up. And what do you notice what happens to the price as these sellers keep going up and up and up and up? The price keeps going down and down and down and down, and it just keeps on tanking and keeps on tanking, because look at this listing. Over 222 sellers on a listing. That's bound to happen. There's going to be a ton of sellers that have absolutely no clue what they're doing. They're going to panic. They're going to start tanking the price. So as you can see on this listing, this product was selling at $77, right? And as the new count offers, as new sellers came onto this listing, that started to put downward pressure on the price due to people panicking. They want to get their money out. They see there's a lot of sellers, a lot of competition coming onto the listing, so they start tanking the price. So an important thing you guys need to be looking at when you're analyzing products, if I saw like normally there's like 3 or 5 people selling this product on a listing, and then all of a sudden you see the Keepa graph start going up and up and up, you could have been right here and said, hey, I'm making a great profit. But we just saw it go from 1 seller up to 39 in like less than a week. What that tells me is there's a lot of people that know about this product. There's a lot of people getting a deal on this product as of right now. It makes sense to purchase it. But as you can see, in just a month's time, right? A month later, this product dropped from $79.99 all the way down to $65. And then we see a month later, this product kept tanking and tanking and tanking and tanking and tanking. And now it's all the way down to selling at $28.99. So this is essentially the data you want to be looking at when making purchasing decisions, whether or not a product is likely to tank. If you see a lot of sellers coming onto this listing at like a drastic pace, it's not just like 3 or 4 more sellers coming onto a listing. If you're seeing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people coming onto a listing extremely fast, odds are is that product is going to tank even further in price. And if you are the type of seller that wants to hold out, it's probably going to take a very long time for that many sellers, as we can see on this listing, up to 230 people on this listing. It's going to take a long time for them to sell out of their inventory, if they ever do, to get your money back out. So As always, if you guys are out there making purchasing decisions, always check Keepa, and these are just some data points you want to look at, especially for you retail and online arbitrage sellers. It is likely that a lot of other sellers are finding the same exact stuff that you are, especially if you're doing like Walmart clearance and stuff like that. So if you start seeing these trends on these graphs of like the new seller count drastically increasing in a very short amount of time, that's like the hint that, hey, this product is going to tank in price. But that is gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope it helps you make better buying decisions in the future and kind of avoid listings that just drastically tank in price. I know, especially for those of you starting out, if you're limited on capital, you don't want to be tying up a bunch of money in a product that just tanks and doesn't earn you any sort of ROI. So definitely invest in Keepa. Keep this in mind when doing your research. But that is going to wrap it up, guys. If you have any questions in regards to Keepa, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.